What's up, everybody? Whack4863 here, and today we're going to do the Warmakers Dungeon. This is the Zero Thralls series that I'm doing with Firespark, so basically you and a friend doing the dungeon together. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so let me cover what I will be using for my build and my setup today. I will be running with the God's Eye, the Flawless Hyperborean Slaver, and then the Chilled Godbreaker boots. Now you could definitely pick a different piece of equipment for this. I just personally like the way that it looks. And the Chilled Godbreaker boots I am wearing because it gives me 3 in heat protection, and it's going to keep all of my weapon durability up through this entire video. Now I will have the master weapon fitting across all 3 of these. Again, the durability is not going to matter. It absolutely hammers the durability. It takes half away when you apply it. But since I have the Chilled Godbreaker boots, that's not going to matter. Anytime I'm taking damage with that weapon equipped, it's going to repair that weapon. Now on my armor, I'm going to put the gliding joints on each one of those. That's just something I do with all of my armor. I don't have 5 different sets of this that I make to do different things. I just put gliding joints on it because I want to be able to climb forever. So that's something I always do, and I didn't see a reason to change that now. I will be eating all of the special fish to get those buffs, and then wearing the war paint of grit because I want to be able to continue to attack as long as I can. So the grit really makes a difference. I will be taking the goat horn bow with the healing arrows just in case I need them, and the lasting meals and herbal tea will be what I'm using for healing. So let's look at my attributes. You can see I'm all the way to the 4th perk in strength there, but if I equip one of these weapons, you'll see that that actually almost gets me up to the 5th perk, which honestly I don't really think the 5th perk is necessary. Dealing 50% more damage when your hit points fall below 25% this is a situation I don't want to be in. I don't want to be below 25%. If I'm at below 25%, I'm running away at that point and trying to heal up. Now, agility, just 1 tick there. Vitality, I just really wanted to get to the 3rd perk there. And then grit is where it's at right here. So as much grit as I can get. Encumbrance to 2 just because I want sure-footed on there. I don't want the cripple effects to be severe so that I can get away. And then survival to 1 just so I don't have to eat as often as I would if I didn't have anything in survival. So let's look at my stats real quick. 204 is my stamina bonus, or is my stamina. My bonus from grit is 111. And then my total melee damage with this weapon is 113, 59 from the weapon, 54 from strength. And then defense-wise, total health is 450, bonus from vitality 264, and I have a 76% reduction. You can see I am at 5 ticks in heat resistance. Now, one thing to note is that I am carrying the Hammer of Thag. I don't have this on official, so I thought it would be fun for me to play with it. I haven't had a chance to play with it, but it will push my grit all the way up to the 4th perk. So anytime I'm using that, not only do I get an additional 5 here, but I get an additional 5 here as well.
All right, so here we are at the entrance to the dungeon. The easiest way is to just come around here or anywhere around this way. If you come to the side here, you can just bypass all these skeletons and stuff up here if you don't want to fight them. So we're just going to run right in here. You can see we can get pretty close, probably to where we get aggro at, right about here.
I think
you can get really close.
Yeah, you can get pretty close.
Yeah, so you can come into the side here. You got plenty of leeway. Just come in here, bypass those guys. There's really no point in killing them. I don't think they drop anything serious.
I'm not sure they actually drop anything right now. I think that's one of the...
oh, really?
Yeah, one of the issues with even this dungeon is a lot of these skeletons don't have drops. So when you're when you're running, say, like the wine cellar dungeon, and you go through there, and they're all dropping this amazing loot, and then you come in here, and these guys don't drop anything.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy. And as you can see with our setup, we can actually snipe these guys from here, and they won't aggro to you. You can see they're just hanging out there. And oh, here they finally show up. So we're gonna kill them before they get here.
That's okay. I'll play Thrall and run past it, and then I'll come back to kill it.
I'll let you kill that one so I don't hit you. And then we should be able to hit him from here as well. So I'm going to swap to, I was using the hardened steel. I'm going to swap to the dragon bone for this guy. And we're going to actually hit him. I'm going to aim for his leg to try and cripple him. There we go. We got the cripple in. And your buddy that's with you, depending on how many people you have, can go in there and take out the little ads while you shoot him and keep him crippled. And as you see here, he's super slow to run in here. Now, if he hits you, he does the corruption damage, and he hits pretty freaking hard. So what I'm going to actually do is run up here with the shield and interrupt some of his attacks.
Yep, I'm going to have to get on the other side of you. I think his attacks may go through your shield. I'm not entirely sure on this.
That attack there does. If he hits you with that attack, it does. The other thing that we can do is fire healing arrows while Whack gets in there. If you want to come back here, I got us a nice little patch of healing.
Okay.
He is pretty difficult to take. But he does drop some okay weapons. And if you wait like that, you can actually get behind him if you time your attacks just right. Because his attacks are long with that two-hander. So I'm going to hang back here and
if you'll hit a couple of healing arrows in here, I'll see if I can.
I'll run healing, and then you can take him down.
He's hitting hard.
And I'll just kind of hang back here and watch.
Yeah, and honestly, guys, this particular enemy, I would just bypass.
Yeah, he drops the Gate Guardian axe.
Yeah, and almost consistently, you'll get it a lot. But yeah, I hate fighting this guy personally.
Yeah, well, I can fight him if you want. So the trick with a lot of these, especially when they have that, is do like he just did there and roll into them. Well, you don't have your option anymore to roll out of the way. So if you roll into them, you actually roll past their attacks, and then you can get behind them and get in free hits.
Oof, watch that.
So I'm going to roll back here like this. Let him get aggro, and then we're going to come in.
Yeah, this is a good way to show how to fight as a team. So basically, we're just going to continue to kind of trade aggro here, right? And we're going to chip away at his health just little by little, really. Kind of as soon as he turns away and Fire Spark kind of gets away from him, then I can go in. Again, we're being a little bit more careful than you would have to be if you're on a PvE server. And I am having a difficult time getting his aggro. Let me switch to this. Oh,
I think I got it. Oh, nope. Now he's on you.
That's okay. You really want to trade it, right? Because when you can trade it like that and Fire Spark has an opportunity to get in behind him and get a few good hits in, that's what's really important. Unless you're just going to full on tank him, and shield smash or hold your shield in front of him, then that makes a difference.
But he does put up a bit of a fight, as you can see. Swap back to the Dragon Bone. And I'm just trying to keep him crippled. He's just a freaking damage sponge.
Ooh,
and like we said, unless you really want the axe that he drops, you can bypass him, and we'll show you here. And I'm not hitting any. Okay, there we go. Now I hit him. The hammer combo should work as good as well too. If you want to hammer him, and then I can show, because that's going to help increase the damage. So if you're sundering, somebody runs sunder, the other person gets in there and hits.
Yeah, let me get it. Let me see if I could stack oh, I hate it when he does that. There
so
you go.
You can see there, we can block him with the shield. But if he does that slam down, the two-hand slam, then it's going to going to mess us up, but this works pretty well.
So there's a good stack of Sunder on him now. I love Sunder. Anytime I can get a combination where there's Sunder happening and then some other damage going on, just makes the fight so much easier. I know everybody's going to be in the comment section. You guys really should have taken Thralls. That fight would have lasted like 2.5 seconds.
True. But that's not the point of the video.
Yeah, the point of the video is the game is actually difficult if you're going to just be playing it as a team and not using Thralls or pets. The easy side of things comes into play when you throw the Thrall in the mix. All right, you can tell we're both focused with being quiet.
Yeah, the corruption's honestly the worst part of him.
Oh yeah, I'm way
he hits,
corrupted.
but he doesn't hit like crazy hard. So, and I highly advise bringing a couple of the cleansing brews if you're coming in this dungeon, because it's going to be handy. And as you see here, we almost got him. He's almost done. A few more hits.
Get him. Yeah, there
we go.
Looks like he dropped that axe too. Yep, axe of the Gate Guardian there. And you want the Warmaker's key off of him. However, we did say you can totally bypass this guy and just run.
Yeah, if you want, you can run past him. If you're with two people, you can have the person take aggro, and then you can come up here and get your key. And as you can see, the cleansing brews make short work of the corruption, but a lot of stuff in here hits for corruption damage, so you definitely want to bring some of those cleansing brews with you. Okay, so we're going to go for this one first?
Yeah, so I always go kind of in order. So we'll go green door first.
So if you open the door and hang back, we can kill a few of those guys like so. You can see there we hit them very hard with those charged shots. Let them charge up all the way. Or you can just run in there and go ham. And if your buddy does that, drop some healing arrows down so that they can recover from any damage that they've taken. I'm going to swap back, and I'm actually going to... If you run up this problem, you can shoot them in the legs, shoot them in the face, and there you go. Quick and easy. Bam.
Thank you for the assist.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Honestly, this... I really enjoy the bow combos. The game has come to the point where you almost always want to run with a bow. You don't have to, as Wag's demonstrating. You can easily go full melee, but bows are just so freaking handy that the utilitarian aspect from them is almost something you just don't want to give up. Okay, so here we go. Now this guy's not even going to make it to his end. We haven't even gotten the boss yet, so we're going to do that. Pull those. Let him kill this guy here. I'll give you I was going to give you a cripple, but you got it. So, boss. Oh, let me in. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Cripple him. And then this boss, he gets a little crazy with the sword, and he hits pretty hard. So, hit him a few times. Let him get in there and try to hit you. And once again, you can roll into him, roll past him, and... dodge his attacks. Now, I'm just going to run support with the arrows because if you're on a PvP situation, that's probably your best bet so you're not in there just beating the crap out of each other.
And I am showing, I'm doing pretty well at showing the roll and how you can use that to avoid a lot of damage. So, even staying right in underneath him, definitely want to see how that's working. I hate this guy. I think out of all three of them that we're going to end up fighting here, he's going to kill me. He's probably the hardest of of all
He's
of
crippled.
them. Nice, thank you. Just need a little.
So if you're running support and that happens, you want to try to hit that cripple to give your buddy time to get away. It's about teamwork. It's a big thing. You don't just have your Thrall in here with infinite hit points and infinite healing to tank all of the damage for you. Try to get you some more heals around here. And yeah, and you're obviously going to blow through some arrows if you're doing this. If you don't want to blow through as many arrows, you can just basically hit every now and then to try to keep the cripple. And as you see here, if you aim for right at the lower hip, it's a good spot, but he moves a lot. So here we go. All right, he's got some cripple on him. And if we don't talk for a hot minute, it's because we're trying to focus.
All right, I'm gonna stack some bleed on this guy because the Sunder's great, but I'm having to spend a lot of time getting away from him and rolling. So, ooh, I just screwed that up big time. That's the one combo you don't want to get stuck in when he does his full combo there. That one's really gonna take your health points away.
So mobile. He really wants you.
Yeah, that's
He's like
okay.
all about it. I'm up here trying to break up his combo, but he really... And the same tactics that we use with the Thralls work with this guy. If you can get him on you,
Right.
you can block him.
Continue with this.
Well, let me see if I can do enough damage to get him on me.
Ooh, I did enough damage to you. Yeah, you got him. All right. Let's stack a little bit of bleed on him. Ooh, he's almost...
Now his aggro's all over the place.
Almost got me dead. So you guys can see right off the bat, this is a lot of work, right? This is not...
Yeah.
And by no means is this a like a light build. I'm heavy enough in strength to handle this fight. It's a time thing, time and timing, right? So I don't even know. It's just a lot more difficult fight without a Thrall for sure.
It really is, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. You should be able to come in here with two people and do this as easy as it is to do with a Thrall. And that's part of the reason we're making these videos, is to show how much more difficult it is. It is doable. We want to show that it is doable, but also how much more difficult it is to do when you don't have a Thrall. And it really should not be. It should be about the same fight either way.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. He's down. So and then he dropped the first statue that we want. And actually a pretty good spear. 56 damage, 9% armor pen. Okay, so here we are at the next one. We're just kind of going in order here. So once again, we can... oh, he moved right as I fired the arrow. Really,
of course
fella?
He did.
Really?
Get him. There we go.
And these guys really like that, like, straightforward, jam the sword in you initial attack. And as you can see, you can just sidestep that really easily. And the bow makes super short work of a majority of these guys. These guys here are a little bit tankier, but the ones without any armor, super short work. You can go melee if you want to save your arrows and just absolutely decimate them. I didn't even bring out the shield. We're just running around here killing them.
Yes.
Not all of them?
I think so. Might be. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
that's all of them.
So I always recommend clearing out this area just in case you need to run back into here, because you can pop this door open and get some distance between you and the boss if need be. Cool.
Let's see if I get a full stack of Sunder on this guy right off the bat.
Yeah, he's going down a lot quicker with the Sunder. So maybe I can get aggro and you can keep the Sunder on him.
Okay.
He really wants you, though.
All right.
The one thing I like to do with this is hold down block and just smash the button.
Oh, yeah. I love that action right there. That is great.
Because you can easily go back into a block and then heal up. Maybe. Heal up. There we go.
Wow, he is all over the place.
Yeah. That's the problem that we have here with this. When you don't have a Thrall, like when they get in with the Thrall, it's just them fighting. But when you're fighting and you're bouncing aggro back and forth, they just tend to bounce all over the place. But he is going pretty quick. The Sunder does make a big difference.
All right, I got to back out for some heals here. I'm going to send you a healing arrow. Maybe. There we go. And coming back in. So one thing that's really good too is always kind of communicating with whoever you're playing with, kind of letting them know what's going on in your world, right? So like, I'm low on health, I need stamina. Those different kinds of things can make a huge difference when you're fighting things like this.
This one doesn't cripple as easy. There he goes.
Yeah, you got him good and crippled that time. Yeah.
And there's really no set way to go about this. You just kind of go in here, do whatever feels right to you. It's not like with a Thrall. It's not where you're going to be like, okay, you run in here, you get him to hit you once, your Thrall gets on him, then you step back and, let your Thrall do your thing. When you're fighting these guys, you just got to keep in mind, it's very fluid. It's like Wack was saying, it's when your partner says, oh, I'm low and you need to grab aggro, you do so. You just kind of go with whatever feels right at the time. You can see we're just kind of bouncing back and forth. It doesn't matter. I'm using melee to save on arrows, kind of crippling him when Wack gets in there, just to kind of show you. I do advise to have one of you run Sunder if you can, because as you saw there, it made things go a good bit quicker. And I just took a bit of a beating there. But you also see that with the armor that we're running, he doesn't hit too incredibly hard. We took a full combo to the face there, and we're at a fourth of our, we only lost a fourth of our health.
Some good Sunder on him now. You're so close. Again, I think I'm just gonna see if you can finish him off there.
Okay, I'm gonna heal a little bit here, and I'm out of stamina, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna kite him.
That's the other thing, actually, that Firespark just mentioned was kiting him. A valid way of playing this game is to just run. It is okay to take a second and just run away. Oh, he's right there. Oh, there he goes.
Okay, yeah. And as with all the other ones, just remember, you want to roll towards them like you saw me doing there. I had the shield up when I needed to get out of the way. I just roll into him because they do those combos that continuously go forward. And the same for that can be said with pretty much anything in the game. There's a lot of things like we were with the skeletons there, where I just kind of step to the side, let them go past me. Pretty much anything. They attack just like you do. They attack in that combo forward. But as with player, where you can be attacking and you can turn around real quick, the AI doesn't do that.
All right. Purple door?
Yep. All right, here we are at the last door, and we're just going to do the same thing that we've been doing. I'm going to swap to the bow. I'm going to shoot a few of these guys.
Oof, I missed both of them.
I'm getting shot by somebody with some freaking corruption arrows. There we go. He's down. Swap to melee. Run up here. Kill this archer. I don't even know what he's doing now. He just stopped attacking. He's so confused.
Oh,
come back here. I'm trying to kill you.
He's eyeballing me.
He's eyeballing you, but he's not.
He's
Like,
not
what are you
attacking.
doing,
He just
buddy?
wants to watch the show.
That's all he was there for. He was just
Hey.
there for the good time.
So if you want to watch the show, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, Firespark81 and Whack4863.
Definitely.
Oh, goodness.
And I'm going to swap to melee because I'm already running low on arrows. So
Yep.
spear guy, never a fun time.
Out of all three, I think this guy's the easiest because there's a little spot where if you get right underneath him, he can stand there and just continue to attack, but most of his attacks will entirely miss. And it's right where his junk is, guys. You got to get right up in there.
Gotta get right up in his junk.
Is
Right,
that
so
me?
I'll, try to
I'm
get a good
hitting
view
you
on
and
that.
knocking you down, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to get a good view so you can see. I'll run some healing arrows for you. But if you can see, if you're watching from my point of view over here, you can see where he's at there. Oh, you take a little bit of a hit.
I'm missing
rolls
that
forward.
spot. I'm just gonna run him around a little bit and heal up here real quick. Waiting for my bleed to go away at the moment. The hits.
He tried to kick me in the face.
When you're
Like,
down
really,
there,
dude?
about every second or third one, you can't. You just get hit. But it really is like it's very little damage when it happens.
He's also spear, so it's really easy to step to the side and just miss his attacks. This is one where we can give you, hold on, let me see. Just hang back for a second so I can kind of show here.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm not hitting you. So if you look here, I can just kind of roll to the side, hit him, and I can also just step out of his attack. And he's going to attack me again, and then I can just step out. You can see how he doesn't have a cone like a lot of the others do. He's got that really small area there. Now, if I step over here, it was a little harder, but if I stay next to this leg, just right up, that's it. Just right around the corner is all you got to do. There you go. Bam, out of it. So I'm taking a hit, but I'm also just, and I can block it too. So I could block, let him start attacking, and then just step to the side. And you can just rinse and repeat that until he's dead. And it's just, like we've been saying, it's one of those situations where it's just very time consuming because you don't have a thrall in here hitting for 3 or 4 times its weapon damage. So it's going to be a grind like bosses are.
And for this guy particularly, you can see he starts his attacks and he just keeps going. So that step to the side and start hitting like Firespark's doing now makes a ton of sense, guys. You just wait for that first hit, move out of the way, and start in after him. All right. I'm going to stack a little bleed on him if you're good with that. If you want to block for a sec,
go ahead.
since you've got aggro, let's see if I can get in here. And
he immediately went to you.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's got me bleeding a little bit, or you do.
I'm actually in that sweet spot right now, so he is not... he hits me with the first one, and then every other one misses, and I'm out of stamina. I just did a full round of attacks, all the way out of stamina, and my grit is super high. So, all right, you ready for me to go back in?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I think Firespark and I just traded blows there for sure. Ooh, that was me. That was me.
All right, I'll swap back to arrows.
Okay, I'll take his aggro.
Yeah, definitely don't do like I just did there where I rolled back. You never want to roll back. I accidentally hit the wrong key. Rolling back's just going to keep you in his attack longer. Roll forward or roll to the left or to the right.
Like I'm just standing in here like healing up and just kind of managing my stamina, if that makes sense. And there he is.
There we go. Yeah, he went down much quicker than the other two. That wasn't that bad at all. And then we get the last statue, and then he dropped a shield. I'm actually going to grab that because my other shield here is starting to run a little low. And there we go. And that's it. Heal up. And, we're going to go out here and put the statues in their proper slots.
So what happens if you put the statues in the improper slots?
You take a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've done this. It's this one. Nope. Yep. That one.
Yep. Right here.
This,
Nope.
This one.
Nope. This one.
These three.
Yep. And this one.
Yeah. Been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Those three right there in the middle. Ignore these two and ignore this one here. And then that's it. We got the key and we can move on. So, ready?
Yeah,
and the one that you're after is this one with the book in front of it.
All right.
Oop, I think I just shot you.
You might have. So something to note real quick here, guys, is if you haven't been in here for whatever reason, there are traps at this point.
Yeah.
So you want to be
Lots of traps
paying attention
right there.
to the floor, these spikies, and then there's also these squares.
Yep.
You want to watch out for those. And lastly, these little discs, which I always find the discs explode on me even when I'm farther away from them. So I try to give those kind of a wide berth. And I'm just going to watch you murder stuff at a distance. See if it can make it to me before you have it dead.
Well, he's crippled now, but you got ads coming in.
All right.
Done. Nice.
Look at that arrow in my back. You shot me in the back.
You used to be an adventurer.
Oh, man. All right. Again, we're playing in a PvP mode, a mode where we do damage to each other. If you're playing on PvE, it really doesn't matter. So you will not do damage to each other in PvE. I'm not sure about PvE conflict, whether you do damage or not.
Yeah, you do.
So real quick here, guys, let's come back here real quick. If you feel like having an enormous fight again with another boss, White, he's down there. You can see him on my screen now.
Oh yeah, he drops the Annihilator.
No,
right? If I remember correctly. No?
No.
But I want to shoot him. But look at him. He wants to die.
Yeah, I mean he does.
No, he drops he drops some legendaries.
Yep. World Breaker and Annihilator. Yep, he drops both of those.
Yeah. Okay, so we just skipping him? Let's just skip him.
I think we just skip
It's
him.
fine.
He also drops the key. Ooh, I just ran over 2 traps. Ouchie. He drops the key to this room. So if you want to go through this door, you have to kill him. However, let's kill these 2. It's just these 2 that came. Yeah, we'll kill them. You kill that one.
Got one more over here. I got him.
So if you're excited to get those weapons and you want to go through this door, you can go back and kill them. But there is a passage right here that you can just sneak through. And this is going to get you to the hallway and the arena champion. Now, we probably should show killing the arena champion, but I'm probably going to
Oh,
die.
she is such a pain. Yeah, you don't really need to kill her, but she is an absolute pain. So
actually, this would be good.
If you're gonna do it, use a bow, and you can just keep her crippled the entire time. So I'm going to show you how to do this easy mode. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to kite her. You have plenty of room to kite her, and it's going to take a ridiculous amount of arrows. But this is it. This is the fight. You do not want to get close to her because, as you know, with your thrall, she will basically one-shot you. So you just continuously She can't handle the cripple, and she will never get to you. Just don't miss too many shots. and continue, and I'm out of arrows now, and continue to shoot her in the legs. And that's the fight. That's the easiest way to kill the arena champion. As you see there, we beat her down pretty hard with just those arrows. And you're just going to keep backing up and walking around and keep her crippled, and never let her actually touch you. Because she will definitely one-shot you. And you can get pretty close. Just don't get close enough that she can hit you with that jump. She doesn't have as many hit points as the other ones, but I'm going to waste probably 2 stacks of arrows. And if she's chasing you, it's hard for me to cripple her.
I'll get her in a line here. Yep, there we go. Cut. Should be.
I'm getting that stupid arrow bounce.
There you go.
There we go. And that's it. And have her moving slow and waste. I just wasted all my arrows. And waste a crap load of arrows on her.
And there she kills me.
Because when she does that, yeah, look at that. Like that's one hit. One hit. It's absolutely insane. And I don't recommend farming her. If you really, really want to, have at it, but I don't recommend doing it. So if you do kill her, that's what you get. You get 8 of the armor scraps. But what you can do is you can actually run in here. Even if she aggroes, it's fine. Just keep moving. And you can actually run in here, and you're going to be after the recipes. So you just run through here, manage your stamina, run back through here, grab this, tag it, keep running. And you can eventually just keep running and sprint and drop her aggro and then run back out of here. If you run and you kite her through that area there and you just keep running, you can just break her aggro. And as you saw, we ran past those guys there and they didn't even care. We grabbed aggro, but we sprinted out of there and then they just break aggro relatively easily. All right, we're going to continue on.
Yes,
so we're going to run down this hallway here. Going back into melee, just kind of conserve arrows. You want to bring a bunch with you. I brought 2 stacks of each, so I have 400 arrows in total. But as you saw there, we burnt through all of them just killing her and those few bosses. So you want to bring as many arrows as you can possibly carry, whatever your weight allows. Run melee if you as much as you can. You don't have to do the archery, but it does help.
Look at everything following us. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's all gonna die.
You're gonna die? Or it's gonna die?
No, it's all gonna die.
Oh, okay. I misheard.
So if we do this, if you hold block, you can see we can chunk them down so quick. They don't have hyper armor in their attacks, so you keep staggering them and they can't do anything about it.
Look at
and
this
then up
big
here we got
fella.
a dragon. This is going to be fun.
He's up there
He
killing
should be attacking
stuff.
something else. Yeah, he attacks the spiders and everything. So take this chance while you have it. Start laying into his legs. He might be broken. Nope. So I'm just going to chunk away as much as I possibly can.
Spiders there. Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
All right. I got his aggro.
Let's try to kite him back a little bit because there's a bunch of stuff in those caves.
Okay.
You just got mauled.
Yeah, if I can get out of that.
There
we go.
I'll try to cripple.
Okay.
So to cripple a dragon, aim for the shoulder. Quickest and easiest way, easiest target to hit. You can cripple any dragon that way. Aim for the shoulder like that. I'm going to let him kill that spider so we don't have to do it.
Yeah. Let them do
Yeah,
a
that's
little
it.
bit of
Kill that
damage to each
spider. Get him, spider. Get him.
So I'm
he
big
just
on any time I come across like 2 things that are fighting in the world, I like to let it play out. And then I play a game of now I get to kill whatever killed what I was watching. Oh, damn.
I just got fired in the face.
You died. I almost died. Holy smokes. So don't do that.
Yeah, got to keep your distance and not get in that fire.
All right. So
All right.
we're going to actually kill this guy? Or run
Yeah,
around
let's
him?
do it.
Okay.
We can run past him, but I want to kill him. So dragons are kind of rough. You don't want to get hit
that
by the fire,
spin.
but you can roll through the spin or get hit like I just did there. Stay away from the front. That's ideally what you want to do.
And I'm going to try to keep his aggro. I'm going to try to stay to his front. Firespark can take the rear. And what I'm going to try to do is show you guys rolling technique. Obviously, it does not work when he is spitting fire, as you just saw. He had me down to like a hit point or two. Where's this stupid spider? But I'm going to try to show you guys how you can roll under almost every single attack he's going to do.
And you can also just block with your shield, walk straight through the center of him, like I'm doing. Doesn't protect too much from that, but as you saw there, it protects against him slamming you, and you can just stay behind him and keep attacking like we're doing there. Just hold block, walk right underneath of him like that. There we go. And just stay under his belly. Keep swinging. Basically, his balls. Just stay at his balls, where his balls would be if he wasn't a skeleton.
Right where the
just
junk
keep attacking
used to be.
Yep, keep attacking his
Watch
junk.
that spin.
And hold block. I'm gonna heal.
He really likes you now.
Yeah, well, we about beat the crap out of him, and as you can see, we've busted him down
He likes me now.
relatively quickly here.
Nope. You.
It's all about timing his attacks and making sure you're blocking when he tries to do stuff. There you go, and we got skeleton key from him.
The guy attacking you, Kappa. He's inside.
Spawn in some elixirs.
Yeah, he's inside the dead. There we go. Let's kill you out here, buddy. These guys actually have decent amount of hit points for what they are. But just keep chunking away at him. I'm bleeding him, which is going to make a big difference. Be even better if I could see what he was doing, but there we go. Almost got him pushed back to you.
Yeah, they're beefy.
All right. Final hit. Oh, didn't even need it.
There we go.
He just bled out. Should we go see what's in the chest? Let's open the chest for someone, for everybody. Yeah. Let's go in.
So we got chests back here in all these rooms. All of them have a little bit of treasure. Go up here. We'll kill this other Kappa. So once again, if you just keep attacking like this, hold down block if you're running this build, and just keep swinging. You just keep them stunned. They can't do anything. Then when you run out of stamina, just kind of keep moving.
I'm going to pop some Sunder on him and then have you come back up. Oh, hold on one sec. One more stack of Sunder and then you're... Now, oh, it's only at 4. You should be good, though. You'll be able to show the difference in what Sunder does.
And there we go.
All right. Beautiful.
So, and then we got the chest. Bam. This was the skeleton key chest. Oof. So we got Hedemann's Grata.
That thing's 50. Femur. 50 weight.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
He's heavy.
Yeah, that's a Thrall weapon.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving right along. We're going to come down this way. And we got stuff in there. You can just bypass all the stuff. Just skip it. There's no... Unless you want the chests in there, there's no real reason to fight any of that stuff. And honestly, there's nothing in those chests that you're really going to be interested in anyway. None of those chests have like anything like legendaries or anything crazy. You can just skip all that stuff. It's just your random dungeon loot. And then here we are.
Real quick, before you go in there, what's your take on... Because I know people are going to ask in the comment section. They've asked before.
You can't get in here.
What's your take on it? Are they going to open it?
You can't get in here. Point? It's just for looks. I don't know. There's chests if we ghost.
Yeah, I know there's chests back there.
There's chests back here, and I think that's the reason a lot of people want to do it, but I think it's just to mess with people. But there's no way to get in here. You can't break the wall. You can't do anything. And even if you did, these chests don't have crap in them, so we can take a look. And the Yeti's not even real. Like, look, he doesn't even...
Yeah, he doesn't aggro. He doesn't anything.
He's nothing.
You know what? You know what I'm hoping for? I'm going to put it on my 2020 hope for list with Funcom. is that they animate that guy so that when you get to this point in the dungeon, he breaks out of that ice and comes after you. It's on my
Oh, that
list.
would be awesome. Talk to Snow Hunter. Snow Hunter helped make this dungeon as well as the wine cellar. Tell Snow Hunter to bug Funcom to let him or her do it. So here we go. Time for the funsies. So I'm gonna see. I wonder. Have you tested to see if he's still broken? He used to be broken. So you could get to a certain area here where he cannot hit you.
I'll let you.
There, Warmaker.
Let you take that.
And it was at the chains. Where was it? It's been a while since I've been in this dungeon. So it's good practice. I think it was it. Was it over here? One of these chains, it breaks him. And I wonder if it's still a thing. Hey, buddy. Oh, God, I crippled him. Look how... Okay, so...
He stopped dead in his tracks.
Just like with the champion, the Warmaker himself, like, just shoot his legs and you can... I mean, look at how much damage we're doing.
I mean, he just stopped, and started sliding in the snow.
Yeah, cripple's really bad for him. I don't know how it's going to be like once he changes form. But we should be able to. I'm wondering if it's still a thing. Stand under the chains here. And just so you know, we haven't pre-played this. We're just kind of going as we go here.
Let's see.
Does it mess him up still? He wants you. Let me see if I can get aggro on him. Yeah, you have to stand like right here.
Stand on this side. See what he does. Well, he doesn't know what to do.
It bugs the AI because he doesn't know how to get to you.
Actually can do damage to you there, but I want to see if he can actually do damage to me under here. All right? Or you do it one way or another. Oh, no, not the corner.
I don't think we're going to be able to do it with two people because you have to hold aggro.
Well, you got it now.
But he's so slow that...
if you could do it.
Oh, all right.
I'll go over here far enough away.
No, I can't break him, and he's still able to hit me. They must have patched it.
Okay, well, that's good, right? Fixing
so,
things.
Yeah, that's good. He should be difficult. You shouldn't be able to bug him out like that. So that means we have to fight him legit. So we're going to switch to the Dragon Bone.
Let's bring him,
and,
let's bring him back up here because I like the fact that this platform doesn't have any traps.
Yeah. So Dragon Bone, and as you can see here, we've almost got him to a standstill. And I'm going to do this until he goes to his next form. Form.
Well, then I'm going to...
Go down there and take a couple of hits. Take a couple for the team.
I mean, as long as I can stay off those traps, too, I don't mind getting in here. He doesn't hit all that hard anyway.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you compare him, like, look at how little damage he actually does, and I'll let him go through a full set. I mean, that's only half health just standing there eating the damage.
Oh, that was it. He just flew. He literally just flew around in a circle for me.
Now,
yeah, his run doesn't seem to be affected by the cripple.
Yeah, it looks like cripple has outlived itself now.
I mean, it's still doing the thing to an extent. Yeah.
But you just saw, I just avoided all three of those with 3 rolls. Now, obviously, I'm, touting about myself, so I take some damage at the end.
Final form. Got plenty of bleed on him.
That one's...
And he's relatively a pushover. This dungeon's pretty easy for the most part.
Well,
yeah, his run there is not really affected by the...
Watch that one.
Here we go. Roll. Time your rolls.
Yep.
Roll into him. Oh, not that way. He went after you, and I rolled right into his freaking attack.
So something that I want to point out here is how fast this fight has been, and it's relatively over. Versus the fight that we had against that first white. That boss white that we went up against. And that took us a good portion of the time. And this guy's just, it's way too easy to be the final boss in this dungeon, in my opinion. Beginning's way hard, the end is way easy.
He should hit as hard as the champion does.
Ooh, I don't know if
he
he
damaged
should
me
hit
a
that
little bit
hard.
there, but I think his thing is like he can get to you so fast.
Yeah.
I got some of your bleed on me, so I can't heal here.
Sorry.
I think it's because he's able to basically teleport to you almost. I mean, look how quick he moves there. It's not necessarily a teleport, but it's essentially it's so fast that it might as well be. But arrows hang back. As you saw there, we were able to cripple him. Even now, like only his attacks and his run is what's allowing him to get to us quickly. The cripple's still pretty effective. And I don't even know what that was. He got all jacked up there.
That was...
do you want to take a few steps back and see if he can chase you?
Okay. It probably just teleported.
Yeah, so see, with that cripple, he's still... You could dodge him relatively easy and keep your distance from him. Just bring a couple of stacks of arrows with you.
And there it is.
And there you go. Done. Super easy to do. And he drops 12. This is why I say farm him. Plus, if you got enough keys, should be able to get the rusted keys and those other areas. We probably should have showed where those are. You can actually open these and get even more scrap. So I'm going to go back real quick. I want to show you where you can find some of those. But all of those doors there, if you have the rusted keys, you can open those for even more scraps. And then, of course, where are those stupid things?
Oh, the...
yeah, right here.
Recipes.
You want these here. Get you the recipes. So grab that and grab that.
It's actually faster to show people where that other area is by going forward. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for our dual dungeon guide. I don't even know what we're going to call this yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. We'll catch you next time. Peace.